but of the thoughts. Okay, so bear with me. So what I'm saying to you right now, oh merciful Lord, I call upon your holy presence. The thought, something is trying to snap that thought away from me. But, dear me, I'm just prophesying right now, and it's going to come back. It's going to come back to me. Yes, okay. Now, what I'm hearing right now, what I'm hearing in my mind as I speak to you folks, is that there has been a lot of dumping in the sea. Yeah? Lots of garbage, rubbish has been dumped in the sea. And of recently on the Facebook timeline, I've seen that whales are coming surfacing and dead because they've been eating the plastics that has been thrown away dumped into the sea. Now my mind is going right. So what's happened is there is a displacement shall take place, because the Lord made the earth, the heavens, and the seas. Yes, and the Lord talks about the water, that my people have forsaken me, the fountains of living water. So therefore, you know, if we have a glass of water and we put ice in the water, depending on how much water, if the water is already filled, if the glass is filled with water and we put ice cubes in it, it's going to spill over unless we just have a small amount. Or the best way to deal with it is put the ice cubes in and then top it up with the water so it stays balanced within the volume of the framework of the glass. Okay, so it's like the sea. They're dumping rubbish, plastics, and all these man-made items, things in the sea, and they are not organically disposable. The animals, the bacteria, flora cannot break it down, because it's not of the hands of, it's not made from the mind of God, but from the folly of man's mind. So there's a displacement. It's like putting the ice in the water. There's a displacement, or there shall soon be a displacement of the water. And I also saw on the timeline yesterday, and I posted it, or the day before, where one of the friends on the timeline, she posted where former President Obama's daughter Sasha, she had a posting of she's saying, I think she said, can the government also explain, or the scientists explain, why has this happened? So instead of rain coming down, it was fish. The fish came down, and it made me think, because her father, it also carries the same message, so he can sit here and carry the same message as I am. He can say it word to word, because the Lord has us with this double message, or one message. And I immediately thought, well, he has a prophetic mind, and somehow along he can have some form of dominion and cause the fish to fall. But now I understand, now the meaning has come to me. The sea is displacing, and there must be a replacement. And the heavens is sending a sign to the earth, and to the earthlings, or to the people. They've taken away the fish life by dumping in rubbish, and so it needs to be replaced. So the fish that has rained down upon the land is the missing sea in the sea. And what the warning is that the sea is going to rise. There's going to be high tides coming over. And I have really been feeling, again, disturbed in the morning times. And when I have those kind of disturbance, I know that it's going to do with life. When I have, in the morning times, I'm just oversleeping, and oversleeping means to 7 o'clock. I am sleeping until 7 o'clock, and I'm having an issue to wake up before 7, whereas before I could wake up quite easily at 5, because I'm used to waking up at 5 to get ready to go to work. You see, mind you, I do pray in the mid hours of the night as well, so it's going back to sleep. And I know when I have that type of sleep, it does mean that lives are involved. Yeah. So what I'm hearing right now is that there's going to be high tidal waves coming through, and it's going to It's going to take lives, and it's a message to humanity for the wrongs that they're doing in dumping the rubbish in the sea. You see, so and that's the folly of the flesh and the folly of the mind. Okay, so the Lord is calling us to make it right with Him, to put Him first, to come into His obedience, and to seek His greater wisdom. And then we shall get the luxury of life that we so seek in our hearts and in our minds. Okay, so I'm going to round up here. Wow, I really had some beautiful plans for today, but the Lord caught my attention in reading the scriptures all morning, all week really. So I'm going to just round up right now. I'm thanking you for your good and kind attention. All I can say is prayer time. Prayer time, and maybe a little fasting here and there to build up the spirituality. And so we'll continue the story next Monday or thereon. So I do Sunday readings as well, but I usually take it from the church reading. I take whatever the church is reading, and then whatever the word of the Lord that comes to me. So this is Joycelyn Linton coming into the higher calling. Thank you for your good and kind attention. Keep listening out and take heed to the word of knowledge and to the word of warning that comes through. And know that it's truly the Lord that is speaking to you, because He wants you to come higher in Him. That's the call of the Lord, holiness. Thank you. Take care until next time. Bye.